Look, listen and say. Read.
On weekdays, Shagor gets up at 6 in the morning. He and his grandfather read some stories in Bangla and English. Then he and his sister have breakfast at 8 o'clock. Shagor gets dressed after breakfast and leaves for school at 9 o'clock because school starts at 10 o'clock. In the evening, Shagor does his homework. He loves Bangla. It is his favorite subject. After he does his homework, Shagor spends time with his grandparents. He and his family have dinner at 9 p.m. Then he goes to bed at 10 p.m. On weekends, Shagor visits his aunt and uncle in the afternoon. He and Kea play in the park with their cousins. In the evening, he watches TV or reads stories to Kea. At night, he goes to bed at 11 o'clock.
Do activity A from your textbook. Read the first paragraph from your textbook. Read answers and make questions about Shagor. 1. Answer. Shagor gets up at 6 in the morning. When does Shagor get up? 2. Answer. Shagor gets dressed after breakfast. What does Shagor do after breakfast? 3. Answer. Bangla is Shagor's favorite subject. What is Shagor's favorite subject? Read the second paragraph from your textbook. Answer the following questions. One. What does Shagor do in the afternoon on weekends? On weekends, Shagor visits his aunt and uncle in the afternoon. 2. What does Shagor do in the evening? Shagor watches TV or reads stories to Kea in the evening. Read the sentences. Write T for true or F for false. True. True. False. 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 Do activity B from your textbook. Correct the false sentences from activity B. Write them in your exercise book. School starts at 9 in the morning. Bangla is Shagor's favorite subject. Shagor and Kea play in the park with their cousins. On weekends, Shagor goes to bed at 10 o'clock at night. Shagor goes to bed at 11 o'clock at night. Do activity C from your textbook.
using in or at for time. In the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, at midday, at night, at midnight. Sagar gets up at 6 o'clock in the morning on weekdays. He goes to bed at 10 o'clock at night on weekdays.
List the things you do on weekdays and the times. Read about Sagar's week from Activity A. Lessons 1 to 2. Unit 16. List the things Sagar does on weekdays and weekends. Afternoon. He is at school. Evening. Does his homework. Night. He has his dinner. Afternoon. Visits his aunt and uncle. Evening. Watches TV or reads stories to Kea. Night. Goes to bed at 11 o'clock. Read about Sagar's week from Activity A. Write a short composition about your weekday's routine. Use the information in Activity B in your exercise book. Look, listen, and say. One morning, I saw 4 frogs on the floor. Then, I opened the door and there were 4 more. Morning, 4, floor, door, more. Morning, 4, floor, door, more.